Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tomisi Ayeni, and today we're going to be making this top out of a pleated skirt. You can easily make it also out of a normal fabric, like from scratch. Well, I'm going to be making mine out of a pleated skirt. So here is a pleated skirt that I am using, and it has a band before, but the band got misplayed. So firstly I'm going to be removing the zipper. So after removing the zipper, I'm gonna know what I have left and what I have to work with. So after removing the zipper, this is what I have left, and I'm just gonna go ahead and iron these out before I cut it out. Start using my pattern to cut anything out. So you should make sure your pattern is ready. And here I've used, I noticed this is 50 inches wide, and that's about 100 inches, and the length is about 22 inches. That's about 44 inches. If you want to use the normal fabric, you should have about 1.5 inches. So next thing now is to use a pattern to cut. I couldn't get pattern paper because I ran out of pattern paper, and I couldn't get out because of the rain. So I had to manage what I have left. So you pardon me. So make your pattern, your front bodice, using your neck hole depth to be 5 inches for the front and 1 inch for the back, and the bust circumference is what you're going to be using to cut it round. You're going to be adding extra for ease allowance, like 1 inch to mine, and this is the neck hole. I'm going to cut out the hood now, but this is how you're going to place your bodies on each other to trace out the neck hole. Make sure you mark out the beginning, at the midpoint, and at the end part of it. So it's gonna be like this. You face it facing each other like this. Make sure you note the way I faced mine, and then you're gonna figure out how you want your hoods to look like. I don't have enough fabric to work with, so mine is just gonna look like a normal curve instead of looking up pointed at the back part. So it's just gonna have this curve here. So this is how my own is gonna look like. So I don't really have much pattern, so I meant I had to join my this to another pattern. So you make sure you have enough pattern if you want to do this. So I went ahead to measure the length I wanted. I used 15 inches, 16 inches here for the length, and I just traced out the curve I wanted. If you want your curve to be more pointy at the back, make sure you increase how wide you want it. You make it very wide, like that point here. So you make that point wider, and you trace your sewing allowance out, and basically the pattern is ready. So next thing now, you cut out 4 pieces of what you have of your pattern, because you're going to be joining it to each together. Then you join the remaining 2 together. So you make sure you cut it right. Make sure you have your sewing allowance in place. The next thing you do now is to join your shoulder. After joining your shoulder, then you're going to join your cap. Here you join this hood. Now you join it at the curved part. Make sure you take in the allowance that you put. Don't take too much, to take lesser. Then you join it, because of that tip, if you take it to be shorter or lesser, to affect your neck hole. So after joining it like this, then join your both together. So you can see that my hood is already looking ready, but it's not ready yet. So you join this 1 inch, you join it to get 1/2 inch. I added 1/2 inch for my ease allowance. Then you iron it out. Make sure you press it and iron it out, so you can know if your hood is looking balanced or not. And when you cut, make sure you notch out the joining part at the neck or down at the cupped part there, so you don't make a mistake. I actually notched mine, sorry I didn't take the note there. So join it to your neck hole like this. Now the hood is already ready, and make sure you overlap it at the middle of the front part here, just right there. Make sure you overlap it and you top stitch it down here. So, and you also overlock it. Make sure you overlock it so the fabric won't be losing or having rough edges. So next thing now, I wanted to put pockets, so I went ahead to cut out a pocket for my hoodie. Yeah. So I actually cut mine shorter because it's already folded at the top, so you make sure your one is longer than this, and I also cut out my sleeve. But one thing about my sleeve is that I didn't have enough fabric, so I had to manage this. One of my sleeve it's gonna be having joining at the side, and one of my sleeves already pressed, so I just added enough allowance. So I went ahead and pressed the pocket at the sides, and I overlocked the down part, and basically I'm just almost ready to join all this to the OGs. I joined the sleeve also, and I ironed it. So yeah, we are almost ready. Yay! So now I'm gonna be placing my pocket on my bodies. I'm gonna be pinning the mid parts. I don't end up having issue with it not staying in shape. So I pin it and I join that side down. Don't join the pocket and do down. You only join the top and the side, and you fold it down part. And I went ahead to fix my sleeve. The next thing now, I actually give a 1 inch casing around the tip of my neck of my cap. So I'm going to be fixing this 1 inch strap. I actually had to fold this so it's smaller than 1 inch at the end of the day, so I fixed it in the strap. And thank you for watching this video. If you find this video helpful, kindly give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe below to get much things like this. And if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. I'll be happy to help. So thank you and have a nice day.